BMKREWE, it's your boy B.
And it's Maya.
And we back here today with another video. Today, as you see in the title, we're doing a very little juicy story time, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, hey, this one is kind of juicy.
It's all his fault, y'all.
It's not all my fault. It's not all my fault.
Pop it off though.
As you see, the story time, it says, you know, story time on how we almost broke up or whatever you want to say.
No, we broke up.
We did not break up.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. We didn't break
you
up.
Like, I need a break. I need space. Something you said.
We never officially was like, okay, it's over. Like, we still had pictures on Instagram with each other. We still had, like, was talking like we, you know, was together. It was never a breakup. It was never a break. And, okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell my side of the story, and I'm gonna let her tell her side. But anyways, basically, this is how it went. So after we first got together, you feel me? Like, I was single for a long time before I got with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, after my last relationship kind of like messed me up. So I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna wild out, do my thing. So, you know, I was doing me for a long time, and then she came along, and you know, it kind of just stole my heart. But so like, this was like, how long was it? Like maybe a few. It was like maybe.
It was a few months into the
relationship. It was a few months into the relationship, and like one day, I think I had sex in my truck. We was in my truck when we was outside of BJ's, huh? Mm-hmm. That's when it like all happened. Mm-hmm. We was outside of a restaurant. Did we go eat?
I don't even know.
Okay, I don't remember if we went ate, but I remember for some odd reason we was outside of BJ's parking lot.
Or was it Red Robin? I don't know.
Red Robin and BJ's like right next to each other, but we was in that little parking lot. And so, you know, I don't know what had got over me, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I was just tripping. Stupid. So I just looked at it and I was just like, I don't know if I want you no more. Like, I don't know if I love you no more. I don't know if I want this.
And he was so serious. Now, what that sound like to y'all?
Yeah.
That sound like breaking up, right?
But no, look, let me tell y'all. As I said, like, one of my last relationships really kind of messed me up. So it was just like on some, I was low-key scared because she was too perfect. It was too good to be true. So it was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and end this before I get my heart, you know what I'm saying, too involved in it. And then, you know, she ended up ripping my shit apart, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to deal with that no more. So I was just like, you know what? Because I really started, like, when me and Maya first started talking, yeah, I liked her and all. But when I really started falling for her, I scared myself. Like, I was like, hey, yo, you tripping. Like, you starting to like her way too much. And, you know, you can't go a day without thinking about her, texting her, calling her. Now, you can't do it. No, I'm doing too much. You feel me? So I was just like, no, it's over with. So I told her that in the car. You know, she's like crying. She don't know what to do. She's like, what am I doing wrong? And it was crazy. But I was just like, you know, I don't know if I want this, you know. I don't really know, like, you know, if a relationship is for me right now, And y'all, like, I wasn't talking to nobody else. I wasn't doing nothing with nobody else. Like, I was legit just scared, like, cause I was like, I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go through, you know, getting too involved and then it being a waste of time. So, like, I was telling her basically I didn't want it. So we'll go days, bro. So after that, it'll be days where we'll even be at school and like I see her and I wouldn't say nothing, like walk past each other like we ain't know each other, and it was like people would ask her like, ain't that your dude? Like, and she'll just kind of be like,
so depressed. Like, I don't know, is it? Y'all, then one time we was in CAF, he came in, no, it was either the CAF or the union. He came in there with another girl.
No, wait. She trying to make it seem like I was with another girl, like on some.
It probably was a friend, but to me, it looked like he just walking out with another girl and do not speak to me. Walk right past me. His friend was like, ain't that your girlfriend? Ain't that mine? He was like, where? I turn around like,
honestly, I don't remember seeing her at all.
He saw me.
I don't remember seeing her y'all at all. Like,
he said it was several occasions where he walked right past me and ain't say nothing.
It wasn't. No, you trying to make it seem like I did it every day. I did not walk past you. I didn't.
And then we was at a basketball game. I asked him to. First of all, I had asked him to come to the game. He like, nah, I don't want to go. So I go to the game with my crab sisters. Get there. he there with his friends. I'm like, did I not just ask you if you want to go to the game?
But you was there with your friends.
No, but you go to the game. She was there with her friends. Okay. But I wanted to go with you.
Originally, I wasn't gonna go to the basketball game. Like I wasn't gonna go. Like I just wasn't going. And then I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't condone what I was doing, you feel me? I don't feel like it was right. But you know, at the time, like I was just scared. Like I said, like I ain't really wanna, you know, get too into it. Like I was falling deeper than what I was expecting to fall for my year. Like I'ma just keep it real. I wasn't expecting for me to really like fall like in love like this. And like when I did, I was just like, no, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? And then like
you was being stupid.
But I wasn't planning on going to the game anyway, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really, you know, Maya asked me, I said no, shit, I got, you know, my friends was like bugging me to go and...
But I was bugging you to go.
You was not bugging me.
Yes, I was.
You probably asked me one time, you want to go to the game? And I said no.
I kept asking you. And you kept saying no. And then I get there and you there too. Then you came, sat by me for literally like probably 2 seconds. And then I turned my head to talk to you and you was gone.
I don't remember that.
I swear.
I don't remember it happening.
Yes.
Like that.
I can find some messages where that happened.
You think so?
Yeah. That was in that note that I sent you that I wrote a long time ago. It was in the note.
Anyways, but
y'all, this literally like caught me by surprise because we were doing so good. And then out of nowhere, he like, I don't know if I want this.
But I mean, like I said, I told y'all why. It was like...
But it was very random to me. It wasn't random to you. It was random to me.
Nah, legit, it was random to me too. Like, I just woke up one day and was like, hey, I'm falling too hard. Like, I started realizing, like, little stuff I would do, you know what I'm saying? Like get mad if you took over 3 minutes to reply. Like, some stupid stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like... Just something that's just kind of giving me warnings that I'm just falling like real hard, like thinking about you all day, you know what I'm saying, like praying for you more than I was like, bruh, what's going on, Brendon? Like,
I don't care.
But I mean, I did, and I feel like I remember when she brought it back up to me, like not to like a few weeks ago, you had brought it back up to me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, did I really do that? Like. I could never imagine myself ever doing, like, I can't even, like, even if I'm mad at Maya, I can be the maddest at Maya and I can still just not talk to her. Like, I might be dry with her if I'm mad, but I can't just not talk to her. Like, seeing her in public and just passing her up, I can never see that happening now. But, I mean, we was young, too, so you got to think about that. Like,
you wasn't young. I was young. You wasn't young. You was old enough to know better.
Dang, you could at least try to play along and say
no.
Oh boy, how old I was?
You was probably 20.
I was young.
You were.
I had a young. Well, I was very mature for my age, but when it came to that and like
childish.
No, I wasn't childish. Yes, I just knew what was up with a relationship because I had been in many relationships, so it was just like I knew what relationships was about, and it was like. She had only been in like one real relationship, so it was like I just felt like I don't know, bro. I don't know.
So tell them when you realized that you was like,
oh yeah. So all right, so the way everything got, you know, better, I guess you could say. Well, did way better, a ton better.
It was a switch.
It was a switch because all right, so one day, what y'all called yourself, the Two Hive or something like that. Maya had to dance with somebody in a pageant, and this back then, like pageants are real good on campus now, but back then, like every pageant you used to go to used to be packed, like
it was lit,
packed from the first chair to the door, like it was packed, people standing up, and everything. So, you know, we was at the pageant, and her and some other people had to dance for the girl who was in the pageant, you know, for the talent portion. And so I'm sitting, you know, with my crab brother, and we just chilling, you know. Shout out to Trey. I was chilling with my boy Trey, and we was just chilling. You feel me? You know, at the pageant, and because it was his girl that was in the pageant. It was his girl, and it was Maya, who was my girl at the time, who I was just, you know, kind of trying to brush off at the moment. I'm so glad that, you know, you ain't let that happen. You didn't give up. But we was sitting at the pageant, and so Maya started dancing, right? And so in my head, you know, of course, in my head, I'm just like, okay, she cute or whatever, but it's just like, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? So then, like, it was a certain move that she did. Like, it was like, they had to like come, it was like they did some kind of like fierce walk.
That's my first time hearing this too.
It was like this little fierce walk they had to do like off the stage, and like the hair was blowing and she was walking all sexy. And I was like, and my crowd brother Trey had looked her and was like, dang, B. And I was like, hey, say Maya, hey,
let me like, no, leave me alone. Walk past you like you did.
Cause I don't know why that kind of like hit that switch, but like that really kind of like made me realize like,
you tripping.
Like yeah, I'm tripping. Like it was really no reason for me to act the way I was acting besides me just being scared of love, really, on some stuff. And I mean, you gotta admit though, when you've been through a lot in the past, you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep your guard up until you know that person who's worthy to break it down. And I didn't know at the time, but she's the one who was worthy of breaking it down. Cause when I tell y'all, bro, and like another reason that we even telling y'all the story time is really to show y'all that like a relationship not gonna be perfect
at all. Ever.
It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be easy.
Ever.
Like y'all,
if it is, it's not real. Somebody's lying.
Right.
If it's too perfect.
Right.
Somebody's
like,
lying.
You're not gonna be happy-go-lucky all the time. You're not gonna always be picture perfect all the time. You know, you're gonna have your times where you don't even want to be in the presence of, you know, your girl or your dude. But, you know, at the end of the day, if it's real love, it's gonna always conquer over everything else. Like all the negativity, if y'all learn how to pray together, like me and Maya now, one thing that we've been doing in the new year is every morning and every night, we do not go to sleep without praying, whether we on the phone, on FaceTime, or in each other's presence. We make sure we don't go to sleep without praying. Because like, and that has helped with a lot. Like with me, like it's helped me with so much just because of the fact that it's like, you know, you wake up and it's like, you wake up with a good attitude. You wake up being happy. You wake up, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing, like, I'm telling y'all, bro, relationship with God could really do a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, but yeah, we did
Try
this.
it.
For real.
We promise.
Like, it mean a lot. And like we did this just to show y'all, bro, like I'm telling you, like don't go into any relationship thinking, or even like people that y'all see on YouTube, you know, all the YouTube couples that y'all see, don't think that they live a perfect life. Pictures could be deceiving, you know, like they've had times where even me and Maya have taken a picture and posted it on Instagram when we weren't on the best terms. Right. But you know, it's just that you know at the end of the day, you're not gonna break up. You're not gonna leave each other. It's gonna be good as long as you keep God in the middle. It's gonna be good. So even on your worst days, you know, you can still take a good picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta know that that's the one. She the one.
And you'll know in your heart.
You will. But everything not perfect. So that's kind of why we did this story time, just to kind of, you know, show that side of us that, you know, we've had problems. We've had a lot of problems, we've had a lot of problems. But at the end of the day, we know, you know, what we about. And we know what's up, we know our potential, and we know how much we love each other.
We do.
Oh, you're so cute. You aggravating me. Trying to steal my heart, man. She stole it though, I ain't gonna lie. Cause after I got my mind right, it was right. Cause I don't even remember, how did I even ask you? Like, how did I even like come back to you? Like,
I don't know, honestly. You probably called, I don't know.
I don't think it was that day though. Like, I don't think it was that night. That night is when I realized it. Like, dude, like, cause I had, even when I was telling her, like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, even when I was telling her all of that stuff.
You started over, that was when you took me to New Orleans.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so, like, I didn't know, like, I knew, like, when I saw that, like, cause the whole time, like, I was telling her all this, I was hurting myself too. Like, it would hurt for me to say the stuff I was saying, cause it's like, B, you really love this girl, like, why are you even doing all of this? Like, you really love this girl, genuinely love this girl. But like I said, I told y'all while I was doing it. But so after that night, you know, after I realized all of that I was tripping or whatever, I put together, you know, just a short little trip for us to just, you know, start over, me to apologize, and just to give my all back to her. And what I did was I took her to New Orleans.
You kidnapped me.
I kidnapped her, yeah. She didn't know where we was going. I just picked up and was like, just get in the car and let's go. Picked up, took her to New Orleans. We went to this special little restaurant. It was like a, it was like in a shopping. It was like some kind of, but it was like, it was a cool restaurant because it was like,
we ate outside.
Yeah, ate outside. You could look over the water, the trail track, and all that stuff. So we like we legit started over. Like
we asked each other names.
Everything. Like I legit, like we sat down at the table and I legit like reintroduced myself to her and like, and it was just like, you know, I apologized for like what I had been doing to her. Cause you know, a lot of times starting over can be really healthy. Cause it also makes you feel like you in something new. You know what I'm saying? And like that kind of sparks like good combo and just learning each other more. Cause like even when we started over, I learned more about Maya than I had knew about her beforehand. And we still started, even if we not, you know what I'm saying, like in bad terms, we still sometimes act like, you know, we don't know each other and ask each other questions about each other. Because like, you never know. You can learn something every day about your significant other. Even whenever you with them all day, every day, and you think you know everything about them.
You don't. Okay. There's always more to learn.
And I think we use like, what we had used like code names for it. Because I think we was talking about each other, but we used code names for it or something like that. Like,
dang, I forgot.
Y'all, we really hit ass. Like. But I'm telling you, bro, like that stuff works, man.
It do.
Like
it really did.
Like,
it helped us at that time.
Yeah, we've been together for 3 years, and we probably done been through so much that a lot of couples wouldn't make it through. But
yeah,
communication is key. You know,
keeping God
first is key. Knowing what you want is key. And we encourage anybody who's in a couple, who's in,
in a relationship.
Anybody who's in a relationship to keep God first and to know what you want, and don't be afraid to express your feelings. Like even dudes, like it's alright to tell your girl how you feel. You feel me? Like it's alright to tell your girl that
that's
you love her.
That's the only way your significant other can improve. Is if you guys communicate about it, say what you like, what you don't like, and hopefully get past it.
Right. Like if there's something that she does that I don't like, and I'm not gonna wait and ponder on it. You know, I used to do that, but now it's just
don't let it build up. That is so unhealthy.
It's very unhealthy.
And
you gonna stress
one day
yourself out.
You just gonna snap.
And you
it's
just
not
gonna
be good.
You gonna bring back stuff from 1880. You did this, that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
If something bothering you, bring it up right away. Get it resolved, and y'all move on with the day. Have a happy life, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's not worth the stress. Like.
Yep, and keep your problems off social media. Yeah. Like you said, even when we doing bad, we'll still post something. Keep your problems within yourself because other people can blow it up and screenshots are real. And
people can really like take things to their like extreme, especially your friends. Like your friends are way less forgiving and then you are towards your significant other.
You been and forgave him and then your friend like no.
Yeah, like you can tell your friend like, girl, he was texting another girl, and she gonna be like, man, beat him. It's gonna be like, no, you don't need to go. But that's why you just gotta
handle it within yourself. Within yourself.
You don't even need no counseling. Y'all should be your own counseling because y'all know what'll work between y'all. You know what I'm saying? All counseling gonna tell you to do is admit to your wrongdoings, and you can do that anyway. Like just all you gotta do is learn how to put your ego aside and become one with your significant other. That's the main thing. Like you gotta put your ego aside, become one, and let things be. And as y'all see, the title said almost broke up. We 3.5 years strong. You know what I'm saying? Like we been almost been together for 4 years, dude. 4 years in August. That's crazy.
I know.
4.5 years in February. Tomorrow is our 3.5. Tomorrow is our 3.5 mark.
Oh.
Hey, 3.5 tomorrow. Dang, February 1st. We got together August 1st, so that's 6 months into. That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, we hope you guys enjoyed this little juicy story time. We kind of showed y'all a different side of us, you know, to show everybody that, you know, a relationship not gonna always be glitter and gold.
Help you learn from it.
Yeah, help you learn from it, and you know, help you get through it. And we, you know, communication is key. So, you know, we here, we happy, and we just gonna continue to grow continue to grow. And if you want to hear more, you know what I'm saying? If you want to hear more stuff like about relationship advice or, you know, about, you know, how to get through certain things, you know, whatever you want to know about us, you know what I'm saying? Just comment below. If you like this story time, comment below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Smash it right now. Like, Did it look good?
I think so.
But anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to see you guys next time on A Fairy Tale. And hope you already know. I know y'all missed this. But we promise we not going to make another video without it. Peace. Hey.